What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Turkey 30. As you can see, we had some luck here today. It is May 4th, I believe. May 4th, it is the Tuesday of second season in Wisconsin here. Third season starts tomorrow, and me and Brennen went out today, and we were lucky enough to get a bird down midday. But just wanted to recap with you guys kind of how our spring's been going as far as the youth season on up till now. Youth season started really well for us. We had a couple guys on the crew take their kids out. We had a couple birds get down and got some awesome footage doing that. We're excited to share that with you down the road. But going in the first season in Wisconsin, my dad and Aaron both had tags. And my dad was lucky enough to get out. It had been a Sunday of first season with Brennen, and they had just a phenomenal hunt off the roost, absolute textbook. If you're following the Turkey 30s and our Breaking Spring series, you might know that we aren't very fond of roost hunting. We don't have a lot of success. We're still dumb enough to get up and do it every morning, but we kill the majority of our birds midday. But Brennen and my dad, they had probably one of the better roost hunts that we have had in a long time. And the birds came in, beat up the decoy, and Pops laid down the first third of spring in the flats here. And then Aaron shortly followed a few days later. He was gone the beginning of first season doing some bass fishing work, but he came back for Monday and Tuesday, the last 2 days of his tag. And was it Monday or Tuesday?
He killed on Tuesday afternoon afternoon.
Tuesday afternoon, the last afternoon of his hunt. Killed a really nice bird. Textbook afternoon setup in a ground blind. Birds came in, just read the script. Second season has been kind of the complete opposite of how first season went for us. First season, we were getting a lot of birds answering all day long. We had countless birds come into our setups, 70, 80 yards, didn't quite commit. We did get a couple, obviously, with my dad and Aaron both filling tags, but the birds were hot and heavy first season. This week has been kind of the opposite. We've been seeing a lot of birds. We've been getting birds going off the roost, but they just do not want anything to do with the calls, don't want anything to do with coming into the spread. We had to get a little bit creative today. We've been trying to stick to our guns and do more conventional turkey setups the first few weeks of the season. But it just so happened how it all unfolded today. We kind of got put in a position where we didn't really have a choice. We had to get creative. I was able to belly crawl. We spotted a bird out in the field. I was able to belly crawl along the edge of the field and got to about 100 yards from him. And he didn't really want to commit to the spread, but we had a hen and a jake come out on the field, and they slowly started working our way. The jake came to about 15 yards, and eventually the Tom just had enough of it. He had to come check it out, and as you can see, we have a bird down. He's a nice bird. Got solid inch hooks on him, nice beard on him, probably a 3-year-old. But as far as second season goes, I was the only one with the tag up here. We got third season starting tomorrow, and we have a lot of tags, pretty much from here till the rest of the season. Brennan's dad's coming up, and this will be his first turkey hunt for the year. My dad has a tag. I think both of us have tags. I know there's plenty of other people. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but we got a lot of tags to fill this next week. So hopefully the birds will be a little bit more cooperative. We were able to get out today and put another ground blind up. We got a few of them set up here, and that's something I guess we're doing a little bit more of this year that we haven't done in the past. I don't know if you really want to talk on that more, Brennen.
Yeah, I mean, the ground blind situation, a lot of people frown on sitting in ground blinds, especially when you're hunting with shotguns, but in this area, these birds are so visible in these fields, especially in the morning and evening hours, that we're driving around all the time. There's certain spots, especially bigger fields, that it just ain't always ideal to, run and gun and set up on these birds, especially when they're already out in these fields. So we've got ground blinds kind of put up, you know, a lot of them before season, some of them during season as we're seeing this activity, and we leave them. And, you know, we kind of pay attention to what time those birds are typically showing up on those fields, you know, whether it's in the afternoon or the morning, and we just go and camp out in these spots. We know that if we put our time in, we're probably eventually going to get a crack at them. So, yeah, we've been utilizing ground blinds here more so the last couple of years than we ever have, and it's paid off for us. I think we've already shot 2 or 3 out of ground blinds this year.
Two for sure this year.
Aaron's was out of a blind. Mike's dad, he shot his out of a blind.
Yep.
And both spots that have, you know, been proven over the last couple of years. We've been scouting them leading into season and even during season on mornings that we don't hunt. Go out, listen, see where these birds are flying down and where they're liking to spend their time, and go in, put a blind in, and go in there and hopefully knock them down. But we've got probably 6, 7, 8 blinds set up right now. I think Mike and I kind of made the decision we're going to take the next 2 days off of hunting. My dad's coming back into town this weekend, and my main objective this entire spring is to get him a bird. So I think we're going to let these birds kind of soak here the next couple of days, and hopefully my dad can show up and have a good hunt, and we can knock one down with him when he gets into town. So
try and dumb them down a little bit for when Jerry comes into town.
Yeah.
We've been chasing them pretty hard here the last day and a half. We've been a little bit more selective on birds that we've gone after this spring. We've passed up, I would say, on opportunities that most of the time in the later weeks we would try and cash in on. But like I said earlier, we're trying to really get more birds down on conventional setups. And as the spring progresses, we're gonna try and the dome will eventually come out, but we're leaving that in the back pocket right now. We're trying to save that for maybe the last couple weeks of season. We don't really want to educate the birds more than we have to in the early weeks, because the more you do it now, the tougher it gets hunting them, it seems, as the later weeks come. But really, that's all we got for you today. Just kind of wanted to share with you guys how our spring's been going, and we'll probably fill you guys in here in the next couple weeks also with how the turkey hunt's been going as we proceed into the later weeks. So as always, thanks for watching the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment on the videos, ask any questions you like as far as turkey hunting goes. Try and do our best to answer them. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button also, and we will see you guys here in the next Turkey 30. Cheers.
Cheers.